count on God. We have no other option. Different people have options. Different people have other people, they actually alternatives. But for us, we actually count on God, and we believe that we are sure about everything. That is Coopy Bly for you, and Jesse Tens bring us to exactly 35 minutes of 5 p.m. right here on the gang. Ladies and gentlemen, we are excited that we have your company all the way through. We've been able to play music back to back, and some of those songs actually just dropped a few days ago, a few hours ago. Most of them came through on a Friday, so we want to actually talk about them and dissect them, finding ways of how they were shot, probably talking about the quality of production, the lyrical content, and different other things that we can pick in from there. Because we should believe, one thing that we should believe is that we are taking strides, most especially in the quality of production that we have. Because enyimba zonna zetukubyeka uzolabye both in Uganda here and even across the continent, it's good music, and I actually appreciate the fact that most of these songs are African music products. At the end of the day, we've been able to actually we always have debates here maybe to Charlie Mabega, but I think this gives us hope. Looking at the songs we played, it gives us hope, really.
Mabega as in what? Uganda as a country,
I would
Africa
say as Uganda,
a continent,
and Africa as a continent.
Which hope?
Society, not as a continent. But I was actually thinking, about what to say about the videos and the kind of videos that have been.
We played about 4 songs.
Yeah.
We played Shamboko, Pompi, Esther Chungu. We played Wanda, Masechino. We had Case Blow with Disciple, and then Shua, Jesse Ten's Coopy Bly. Let's talk about those there.
Yeah, I've actually been thinking, contemplating, and I just remembered, even after Patty showed me a short clip of some lady at church who was dancing, and I'm thinking, are we right to criticize what someone is actually doing all-heartedly for God, in service for God? Because we all know the consequences of the lady the wife of David, after she came out to say, but at the end of the day, the difference is, David did everything he had. He gave it all he had, just to make sure that God takes all the glory other than him. So I'm thinking it is right for us to sit down and say, DJ Jemoku sende zalina, let's status jalina, tatuanga video wetu. And in particular, I'm talking about, for example, Jesse Tennis and Coopy Bly. I don't want to think they gave it their best, because I want to think it was a rush. Tennis is leaving and he wanted a quick collabo, a short time, I would rather, because this is ministry and you're serving God first and foremost, before TV, before radio, before audience.
And this is a song that is going to last forever.
Give it time. Give it time. Tugambe Tennis yayavuwadde, Coopy yayavuwadde, Ravidi yeno gye bakoze ennungi eweesa Mukama ekitiibwa.
So I really want to ask Mr. Mike, in just context of what Vuchi is saying.
What Vuchi is saying, I was with Coopy Bly on Friday, and then he was telling me about the collaborations that are on the pipeline, and the collaborations that are already out. I was telling me that first of all, it's entirely just a tennis project. I was taking it so. Coopy Bly was telling me, even next week is going to give us another collaboration. I said, but so it's
exactly?
Coopy Bly. Coopy Bly is because he was telling me he has a couple of collaborations this year. He's just releasing collaborations this year, and so this is entirely just a tense project. So it has nothing to do with the.
Do you agree with Vuchi when he says this was rushed just because Jesse Tennis doesn't live here?
I don't want to say it was rushed for Jesse Tennis because I don't know what he can do. I don't like.
You haven't
Where
seen-
does that
you
put
haven't
Coopy Bly as an artist and a brand that we know?
Whatever, eh?
Auntie Kati. I cannot say that this is what Jesse Tennis can do. You understand? I can say that to some artists, but not Jesse Tennis, because I don't know him personally. Okay, I know him. I've seen him. I've interviewed him, but I don't know. I'm not so close to him, so I don't know what he can do. But this is entirely his project, and if at all he came up with this, maybe that's what he could.
Wow. That's Coopy Bly for you, and Jesse Chinese title of the song is Sure. You can actually look out for it. It dropped a few days ago. Then we have what we call a blockbuster. KS Bloom, one of the biggest artists in Congo, giving us Disciple. As a dancer.
I'm also personally going
bro,
some
guy yoyo mulabi wali oluyimba gundi lwe yakubako baluyitaani nga alina ono ada your video.
There is his latest jam before this one. You can also sample that
Ada.
song so that we compare those two songs.
Kwenalabira gayo nengama mwana ono gayo ina style ennungi style esika n'atali mulokole naga kweli oshegera tubadde tubeeranga ne bu video
Omiba mita Chidima, not Ada.
si ada
Chidima.
video eyina engeri gyebiitinga video endala zonna zetumanyi tugamba nti banaye tetukola ku video wano nungi biki kiraga bw'oba muna Uganda.
That's the song, Commando.
Bw'otunula ku video zono gaye kikuleetera okwagala okussaamu kasente.
Akasente tukwagala
creativity nga Vuki bwagambye
n'obudde
okukola kyonna ku lwa Mukama novaawo nga video eryoke si actually tubadde tugira nnyo mu Uganda nti omuntu akola video just kutuukiriza kumulaba bulabi nti gundi yakoze video n'oluyimba yoyo. You understand? Si kubeera nino okozesezza obuweereza bwonna ku lwa Mukama. You understand? Gaya akola video nungi nnyo, assaamu akasente, assaamu obudde, nekirala style yaabwe nga bwali owa Congo. Nze nali manyi abakongo kalingala kwe batudde naye uno gwakuba simutegeera oba suku alinganga si sukuusi ate si bamwitaani mazina gabayita mapoko waliyo gundi endala kizomba si kizomba naye. You understand? Kati alina style oba eringanga eya R&B.
So as a dancer, as an artist, when you look at those videos from KS Bloom, do you think we have the ability here in Uganda to do such kind of videos?
Ngenda kukola video bwetyo naye munayi simanyi Mukama
Anti kati olabye benchmark ogirabye standard ogirabye
ate kitegeza
ffe tujja kwogerako nno
ate wali otwegererako sogende ku bintu mulala yenna
tujja kujoogerako
awe tulaga kati n'ekirala video naye bw'oba ogiraba ng'oli muvubuka olabira ddala ng'ate mu nnyumba ya Mukama
tuba tukyali ku eyo
ada n'atukubako
ne zireeta Masechino Vuki gwe nabye ng'anyeenya omuntu n'agamba wano tetunnatuukawo kirabika
ne Masechino ate naye newulizza
MTN era tukkiriza nti okuyiribwa okw'amaanyi kwetaagamu okusika ku mukono n'olwekyo MTN egenda kusika ku mukono kubanga bwe tubeera ffenna tetugugirwa. MTN everywhere you go. MTN erungamizibwa Uganda Communications Commission. Nete twogedde mu my best song so far.
I want us to break with that.
Shamboko.
Just a few
when I listen to first of all, I don't want to say the video is exceptional, but when I listen, when I've had a couple of jams where we have Pompey and Esther Chungu on the project, I really think Shamboko is the best so far. When we have Pompey and Esther Chungu on the project, I like the vibe, I like the simplicity of the song, and its happiness is free. That's what.
Does that take us back to what Vuki submitted into? Yeah. If Pompey and Esther Chungu gave us something below the belt, we would have.
It is complained. Not below. Who said?
If they gave us something below the belt, should we have had a mandate to complain? Because of the standard they have set.
Yes, because of the standard of the standard they have set, and the caliber of the artists that we're talking about. We're talking about Pompey and Esther Chung. They are big artists. Even secular artists know that Pompey is a big artist in Zambia. You understand? So if they gave us something below the belt, then we would have a right to complain or so say something or comment. You understand? But I really think the simplicity of the song man, makes it it's very, very sweet and nice.
All right, this conversation is definitely still going on. It will also get into the second link that we'll be making. But Chesingo Kwagala Okogera Kenya before we break is to appreciate artists here in Uganda that have put in their best to see that we get where we are. Of course, the industry might have not gotten to a level where we want it to be, but still, again, we need to commend those that are doing some incredible work to put it up there. You had a conversation concerning videos. Music, dance and drama.
Very good.
Esomebwa bantu.
Bobi Wine yasoma.
Bobi Wine yasoma.
Aba musician abachiba artist. Nina ekibuzo kyembuuza. Mu music wa gundi.
Wa gospel.
Wa gospel ngate muli mu badansa.
Badansa. Pati.
Mwagala balagewa.
Tobalaba. Tolaba balabi.
Bro, percentage yabo ntono na nnyo nga bw'okiwulira.
Anti mubasasula we mubasa mu videos.
Kyembuuza kati ate byoyogera byonna n'obyogera. Ze answer zenjagala. Mwagala balagewa mu kanisa muno baba temubawaddewo balina kubeera. Mwagala balagewa.
I will answer your question in just a few.
Atananagira.
Yes, I will answer his
Ebiralo
question.
tuzemu tugende mu health center.
Exactly.
Ati wawe yena bamusewa.
Let me answer you in just a few minutes.
Bajja kunonya bonamusa.
That's why the Church Loves Dance Club is available, and we have a showcase event on the 5th
Very
of
good.
May.
Tewamala.
But we are taking strides. We are taking strides.
Kotido gyebali. Wa gyebali bangi.
Tutandike nakatono, you can't solve all the problems at once.
Kyogedde nga tuli tukoma wano wokka.
Njagala wonna speaking from a myopic or narrow-minded perspective. Kubanga badansa abali mu piririri nabo badansa.
Yeah, look here, nze newerako obujulizi. Ekintu kubimu ebyannemesa soma. Talent yali etokota bulo.
Eyokuzina.
Now this is it. Someone aina talent. No, tugomu kuseka. Ekintu njagala mukitunulire bulungi. Someone aina talent. Ne bw'aba asoma. Bw'oba muzadde we make sure nti bw'abeera nga amaze okusoma mu holidays agenda mu ekyo kyayagala.
Batabani bo ne bawala balina talent.
Yeah, pasirina.
Obakoleddewo kingo muzadde.
Ruga star boy.
Calm down.
Star boy.
Calm down. Saga tubuzebuze ensonga.
No, tuyagala tutandikirawo. What is your personal initiative?
I want these guys to be catered for. Waliwo abalina baba cateringidde.
So, Party Africa, I think, like your concern is really valid, because I've seen this, but dancers, they are not considered anywhere. As the one said, dancer. Oh, it's just now it's a hobby. I don't do it seriously. But you realize, but realize, dance doesn't have a lot of platform. But I think now, I think Katingafe, a youth party, over there in this dance industry for long, I think we should start giving solutions.
Let's not just talk about something. Let's offer solutions. The problem is
let me speak on behalf of Party. Party has an entire show that teaches dance.
But Party is here. Now let him talk on his behalf. Let him talk on his behalf.
Party has an entire show, a full hour show, every Saturday.
And we have to commend him.
Every Saturday. He teaches dance. He also brings dance groups. He gives them a platform.
Which is good.
That is very good, yes.
Then he also participates in dance choreographies in different, even his videos, literally all his videos.
Which is good.
Literally all his videos, Monimuba dancer. And there's no single day we've ever had him dance Gamba. Party yanzi kululamba.
Yes.
Which is good. But my concern is
even the few videos that we have seen that are exclusive, Monimuba dancer. Badansa paka bateka abayimbi kugu nino obujulizi pozi ngaka kuntu ako police nino obujulizi badansa baga mabuladi tumanyi jobera tusasule obasekyo tugena kwekolerako manually
so
bagamba muyimbi
ebyo nabyo mogera
ofe tuje twese
ebyo nabyo mogera bitu.
let me tell you one thing. No, let me tell you one thing.
You know what Party is saying? Party chagamba, what El Shaddai is saying it seems, in my opinion, and I think maybe that's what's concerning Party, that maybe you're seeming to defend because you've done something.
Yeah.
And you're not trying to encourage others to come out and do something.
Let them come out.
The problem is, which sometimes omuntu ayinza obutavaayo okola just because omugambye. Most of the times people do after seeing what has been done. Most of the things is, I'll answer you in this particular way. It's not who suffers most in the problem, but who is best positioned to solve that problem. But if you host that show,
do you think you're the best solution? Or do you think Pat is the best solution? Or do you think the
he might not be the best solution, but for as long as he's doing
then
something,
encourage someone else.
then he is encouraging
someone.
someone.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, to all the artists, to all the artists out there, to all the
artists aba gospel bayina mu video badansa basatula kinuma na checho.
Yeah, and to all the artists out there, I think we should be inclusive, and I want to thank you, Patty. I want to thank you, El Shaddai, and each and everyone that is really doing something so that they include dancers. But artists, Bob, I know choose some because they really take dancers for granted. That I know for very sure.
Including and respect.
Yes, and respecting.
Dance group tezena receipt book. Kati babasasule bati.
Anyway, but I think even some the other thing we need to also talk about party, most especially for the upcoming events that we have. A dance should be included as an art. As we have artists, no tubera nabayimbi chinana ku show where a dance is being included as a as an art at the end of the day. We have a couple of concerts coming through. We have probably Don Zabo has a concert.
I think
we have a couple of other concerts. And also, speaking of dance, we've seen the Ghetto Kids. Sorry to say, but I can't just hold it back. We've seen the Ghetto Kids. They're holding the Ugandan flag so high. Just imagine if they were Christian dancers.
Wali aba complaints ebenalabye abatazo gamba kakati wache bazinda ku nyimba za Feza Africa. Ngomwana tomuyambye oyagala.
Let's talk about events that are coming through, but before we talk about any other, let's first watch this video, then probably we'll be able to break down all the concerts that are coming up. Don Zabo has a concert. It's what we're going to start with, I think.
Don Zabo is on 14th. Before Don Zabo.
Don Zabo is May, right?
May.
Yeah, but before Don Zabo we have Deepest Rhymes.
Pastor Justin Nabosa 28th April.
April.
Next week.
Exactly.
Next week on Sunday.
28th and even 29th birthdays.
28th Saturday. I think it's gonna be a Friday. We're gonna be at Serena Hotel for Pastor Justin Nabosa. Cordinale Nakalabi Chizike. But I think for the Serena audience, Chizike is okay for the ordinary and for worship. And worship and great experience. I think it's really okay. It's really okay. Deepest 6th May.
Ewa Pastor Justin Nabosa. I think buli mulokole. If there's anything the Bible says Katonda kyanonya is people who worship in truth and spirit. Bwabera omuntu akola music nga kutuuka ku mutima. Olwaki towagira olyo?
Kali nziramu ekintu kya nayogera olinga tuli wano babiri. Omulokole kijja kuba kya busiru nnyo okufa ng'oli munnaku. Omutima gwo nga munyinkaavu nnyo. Katonda kijja kumulumana nnyo ng'otuuse eri omunenyandi. Saakyakala saakola ki naye nga byonna byonna bikuteera ku sowaani. Yekubona amazima.
Let's watch this video first of all nga tetuneyongerayo.
Tetama tumia enkoko olye. Anti ng'ennaku z'omwezi 14 omwezi ogwokutaano tugenda mu Sirika concert. Wali ku Worship House Nansana. Ate nga naawe akyanoonya ssente za tiketi. Sitaani mu gavumenti takwatako akuggyeko amagalo. Kubanga olina okujja tunyumirwe ng'ennaku z'omwezi 14 omwezi ogwokutaano wali ku the Worship House Nansana ne mwana mulenzi Don Zabo. Kale no njagala okubaaniriza mwenna. Naawe abadde ateekateeka okutambula okubaako gy'olaga. Wamu naawe abadde ateekateeka okufa ng'ennaku z'omwezi 14 tezinnawera. Muganda wange nkugamba nti lindamu omala okuba pate eno eya Don Zabo ng'ennaku z'omwezi 14. kubanga ojja kutuuka ne mu ggulu malayika Gabudyeri akubuuze nti ekivvulu ng'ovuddeyo nga tonnaba kukikuba. Tetama tumya enkoko olye.
For you, probably is happening May. We have Pastor Justin Nabosa tubale tuchamaliriza mpola mpola. And then after we shall be having Deepa's Rhymes 6th May. Fidodido, I think it's 10,000 shillings.
And 20.
He's one of the very gifted young boys. So if you want to see, you know, most times it's also easy to say, I've supported this child, but I want this to change or to happen. Let's be there. Support these kids. Let them see the love. Then we can also sit back and say, bro, let's
just break down a few concerts we have, but there is a particular concern we had. I think it was yesterday. Don Zabu came through Nagamba yageze ku media house muneba mu sponsorship just because the gang yagenda okola ku show ye awetu tusenga abalokole
nedda saga tugane ndi awo tusenga balokole kyenjagala kiri ekyo kyemu akasajja wekatuuse
buli show zonna zetulanga wano ku Salt yefe tukolayo yefe tubaba MC byabwewusa.
Let's be objective with this. Does this put something?
He was. Don't ignore his opinion. He was.
I really want to get...
the problem is, I think Emma addressed this some time back, that we have started growing or having sects within the... Let's go to concept of Christian, naye nga ate mulimu ate bubajjo nga bona uli anti tuli basiramu naye mulimu abatabuliki mulimu abasunni mulimu abasala empale mulimu abazirekerayo oba okitegeera ndi olw'okuba Shaddai yategese oyo asaba waffe oyo mulokole.
Because Munjogera Don Zabu Yagamba, they are not giving him sponsorship. Maybe they don't understand what partnership and sponsorship really means.
And I think when you're running like a media house, I think I saw Pastor preach about it. Pastor Lozi, our boss, Pastor Lozi Asbojingo, he was saying that he gives you a job on merit, or not just into Richari way or tribe. It should be on merit. Yes, I really think when you're running a company like a TV station, we need in some offices you need to have people that are recruited on merit, that are professional. You understand? Because if I
want to ask you, Emma,
if
what are some of the benefits that come with sponsorships?
When you're professional, you will understand what sponsorship means. Yes, you will understand what sponsorship means. You will understand certain things like contracts and stuff. Those things, simple stuff. You understand? Because you cannot tell me just an MC mention. It's the only package that you have as you're only thinking about as you being a sponsor of someone's show. You understand? It really doesn't make sense, like not at all. So I really think it's because we have some offices that we are running companies, and in some offices we don't have professional people.
Vuchi, what's your take on this? Because maybe someone doesn't understand. Oyo muntu yayinza okubalowooza sponsoring a show. It's just the MC mentions that are going to come, but they do not look at the brand visibility that comes with that on that very event. They pull up banners. I don't know what's your take on that.
I think I'm not going to differ from Mua. I think that's what most of our companies are doing. To hiring orokuba lude muchachi, the to hiring orokuba bazade bakadde mu kanisa, over some kind of relationship, but we're not looking at the professional. Then the other thing also, some people are also unnecessary in our journeys, like honestly speaking. Ne Yesu wadde yajja kubulira njiri nete yesiba ku bafalisaayo kuba sadukayo wadde nabo baliwo babulizi banjiri yefunira abamutegeera abavubi abalimi abawooza b'emisolo abategeera bamutegeera ababayenze vision n'agenda nabo. So sometimes we shouldn't also look at it in a bad way. Kiriza nti kati oyo naakuma ng'ogwa abadde agenda n'omuzimba kuba tubalaba ng'alina Facebook live aliko yekka n'avaako najja neyekeberako nagaone bw'avaako tekuli views noyo naye n'omunyigira mutakwada sponsor abamu baleke.
All right, that is Derek Ivuti for you. I think this particular matter has sponsorships and some of the benefits that come along, most especially mu concerts. Tujajiwa obudde olunaku lwenca so that we expound on them. Kuba tukkiriza nti TV endala zitulabako ne zipikinga leaf to some of those things. We have a couple of concerts that are coming through. We just want to make mention of them before we run down. We talked about Pastor Justin Nabos at Serena Hotel. That is 28th this very month. We have Deepest Rhymes 6th May, and then we have Don Zabu 14th May.
Before Don Zabu, there is Coopy Bly 12th.
Coopy Bly 12th.
12th
so
May,
it's
Logogo.
Exactly.
Logogo Hockey Grounds. Then after, it will be a Friday. Then on Sunday, we'll go for Don Zabu.
That's Pastor Justin Nabos Oli Katonda
Worship
concert, Serena Hotel, Abiru Munana Epo. Let's just go through them real quick, Mr. Producer, because time is against us.
Ordinary ya 15.
Ordinary ya 10. Wow. Ale bad zoza wedewo.
6th
May, that is Deepest Rhymes, we make a one live concert. Exactly. And then we have Vine Awards
that very day.
That very day. So tuja kutukayo as the gang, we shall be able to actually be there on all concerts. And then Coopy Bly 12th May, that is Hockey Grounds, Action Tuck or Segera bulungi nnyo. I think and then Don Zabu the 14th on Sunday will be following through. Then event center as
then 21st Job Kiza
best man
best man concert waliyo n'omukyala bamwita Olivia Praise that very day 21st.
All right, I think that is it for concerts. For everyone who is looking for plot, I think you should actually pick one of those events oba zonna osobola okubeera ngo marking calendar zo bulungi nnyo. Tomorrow we shall be here to talk more about partnerships. Kirabika abantu betaaga bulungi nnyo okuzinnyonnyola at the end of the day.